This might be one of the most important videos you'll ever see when it comes to nail art because I'm going to show you my progress throughout the years. I hope it can encourage some of you to keep going and just know you're going to get better. Okay, so this was 2015. It was my first time painting Grinch. I actually used acrylic paint with this. I didn't even know what gel polish was at this point. Same year, the next day, I was determined to try it again, and I did, and this is what I got. And I decided to add some gems in his eyes to spice it up a little bit. Moving on to 2016, let's not focus on how bad the shaping and the acrylic is, but the Grinch is getting a little bit better. Now in 2017, I started to get more confident in my Grinch. I painted these on these really small gel mani nails and I was pretty proud of them. In 2018, I started practicing press-on nails so I would have more time to practice my nail art before adding this into a full set, and I was so proud of this one at this point, but I knew it could be better. This was the full set. 2019 is when I discovered working with liner gels instead of gel polishes, which allowed me to get a lot of detail. So when I did this one, I was really impressed with myself. So not until 2020 is when I really started getting confident in my work. This was the set I did in 2020, and let me show you a close-up. I started learning at this point really how to add dimension with shading and started practicing portraits. As you can see, Cindy Lou Who, I think she was one of the first people I tried to paint, and I was pretty happy with how she turned out. 2021, I focused back more on more of my cartoon nails, and this is, I think, one of the only Grinch sets I did that year. And as you can see, I still was really getting into adding shadows on my character nail art. In 2023, I think I skipped a year of doing Grinch at all, or I just couldn't find a picture. But in 2023, I did these viral Grinch nails, and I was really happy with how these turned out. I loved everything about this set. And in 2024, last year, I did this set of Grinch nails. Mind you, remember the first Grinch I did? Like, it just goes to show you guys how much practice and staying consistent, period, can up your nail art game. Like, literally just practice every single day. Let me give you guys an up close on these. Look at it! I gotta do another Grinch set this year, but honestly, I'm scared to even try to do better than this. I mean, I know that there are people out there that have done much better than this, but personally for me, I'm super proud with how these turned out, and I don't even know if I'll do another realistic Grinch set again. And these were the thumbs. We had to do the kid Grinch because he's one of my favorite characters, and yeah. So if you're ever feeling like you're not good enough or you feel like your nail art is just not going to get better, just know that that's not true. All you're missing is practice, because remember, this is where I started, okay? And with lots of practice and staying consistent, this is where I've ended up.